Medieval History of Himachal Pradesh. Part 2. Most important pointers. From Exams Point of View. HPAS, NAIB TEHSILDAR, HPPSC, HPSSC.
Presented by Commission Corner. Like, share and subscribe for more such daily updates.
Jahangir. Jahangir seated on the throne in 1605 AD. Trilok Chand became the Raja of Kangra after the death of his father Raja Bidhi Chand in 1605 AD. In 1615 AD, Jahangir sent his allies Raja Sarai Mal of Nurpur, Damarai, and Sheikh Farid or Murtaza Khan to capture Kangra, but some controversy broke out between the two. The plan to capture Kangra was postponed after the death of Farid Murtaza Khan. Raja Sarai Mal was recalled by Jahangir and sent to Deccan to help the Prince Shah Jahan in 1616 AD. In another attempt, Raja Man Singh of Jaipur was sent to capture Kangra, but he was killed by Azami Ndar Sangram of the hilly area. Again in the year 1617 AD, Jahangir sent his allies Raja Sarai Mal of Nurpur and Shah Qulai Khan Muhammad Taqi to capture Kangra. The same story was repeated again as some controversy broke out between Sarai Mal and Shan Qulai Khan, and as a result, Shan Qulai Khan was asked by Jahangir to retreat back. Now Raja Surajmal started to send away imperial troops to his Jagir and broke out into the rebellion against Mughals. Jahangir sent his able man Raja Rayan Sundar Das to suppress the rebellion. Raja Sarai Mal fled away to Mankot Fort, from there to Nurpur Fort, and then fled to Taragarh Fort in Shamba, where he died in 1619 AD. Kangra Fort came under the Mughals in 1620 AD. Raja Jagat Singh, younger brother of Raja Sarai Mal, helped the Mughals to capture Kangra Fort. Nawab Ali Khan was appointed as the first governor of Kangra Fort, and the Mughals ruled the fort till 1783 AD. On November 20, 1620, news of the capture of Kangra Fort reached the Jahangir. Jahangir visited Damarai, present-day Nurpur, in 1622 AD and renamed Damarai as Nurpur before the name of his wife Nurjahan. Jahangir constructed a mosque inside Kangra Fort and named one of the doors of Kangra Fort as Jahangiri Darwaza. Shamba was ruled by Raja Jagat Singh for 2 decades, 1623 AD to 1643 AD. Raja Buddhi Prakash of Sirmur was the contemporary of Jahangir. Jahangir gave the title of Mian to hill princes who were kept hostages in the Mughal court. There were 22 Mians. Shah Jahan, Nawab Asadullah Khan and Koch Qulai Khan were the 2 prominent Mughal governors of Kangra Fort during the reign of Shah Jahan. Koch Qulai Khan served for 17 years as the Mughal governor of Kangra Fort. Raja Mandhanta Prakash of Sirmur was the contemporary of Shah Jahan. He helped Mughals a number of times during the Garhwal campaigns. Aurangzeb, Sayyid Husain Khan, Hassan Abdullah Khan and Nawab Sayyid Khalilullah Khan were the chief Mughal governors of Kangra Fort during the reign of Aurangzeb. Battle of Naidan, 1690–91. Raja Bhim Chand of Bilaspur refused to pay tribute to Mughals. This resulted in the battle in which Raja Bhim Chand was supported by Guru Gobind Singh, and on the other Mughal army under Alif Khan was supported by Kangra forces. Raja Bhim Chand emerged victorious in this battle. Fall of Mughals and Gamand Chand. fall of Mughals started after the death of Aurangzeb. Ahmad Shah Durrani attacked the territory of Punjab 10 times between 1748 AD and 1788 AD. Taking advantage of Durrani's attacks, Raja Gamand Chand captured areas of Kangra and Doob. Kangra fort was still under the reign of Mughals, and the last Mughal governor of the fort was Nawab Saif Ali Khan. In 1759 AD, Ahmad Shah Durrani transferred Jalandhar Doob to Raja Gamand Chand, and the areas between river Satluj and Ravi came under the rule of Raja Gamand Chand. Mughals and Shamba. In 1572 AD, Akbar deputed his revenue minister Todar Mal to establish royal estate in the hill states. The royal estate had in it 66 villages of Kangra and Rilu, Shari, Pathiar, and Dharan areas of Shamba. During the reign of Jahangir, the Battle of Dalak in 1623 was fought between Raja Janardhan of Shamba and Raja Jagat Singh, in which Jagat Singh emerged victorious. In 1641, Jagat Singh revolted against the Mughals, and Shah Jahan sent Murad Baksh to suppress the revolt. Raja Shatar Singh of Shamba refused to accept the orders of Aurangzeb in 1669, in which he ordered to demolish all Hindu temples in Shamba. He made an alliance with the rulers of Gular, Basholi, and Jammu and beat Mirza Obad Beg, a Mughal governor of Punjab, and took his areas back from him. Mughals and Sirmur. Raja Dharam Prakash of Sirmur was the contemporary of Akbar. Raja Buddhi Prakash of Sirmur was the contemporary of Jahangir. Raja Subhag Prakash of Sirmur was the contemporary of Aurangzeb. Raja Mandhanta Prakash of Sirmur was the contemporary of Shah Jahan, helped Mughals a number of times during the Garhwal campaigns.
Kindly like, share and subscribe to Commission Corner for more Himachal Pradesh General Knowledge exam-oriented series and current affairs of the state. It takes a lot of efforts, make it worth by helping us grow. Thank you.